Hi guys, welcome back on board of Crypto Cruiser. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about, of course, Bitcoin. Short-term analysis, where I'm thinking Bitcoin is going to go next week. As I've posted I've uploaded some of the previous videos. I anticipate Bitcoin to go 68 and above 70,000 next week, and I'll tell you why. But before we get to that, I just want to show you again on the 15 minutes chart what happened and how I was able to absolutely spot it on from here. I said from around 62,600. I've uploaded a video and I said it looks to me on the 15 minutes chart that looks like a bullish megaphone pattern setting up higher highs and lower lows. And I think here this is the bottom. We're following this trend line, and sooner than later, I think I said today, the same day, um, it was yesterday or day before. I said you can just turn back my videos. You clearly see. I said from here, from 62,600, I anticipate Bitcoin to go 66,500, and let's just see the measurement. Oh, I was wrong. It says it reached actually prices of 66,498, $2 less. So I said I just made it perfectly clear from 66 I said 66,500, and this is exactly where we ended, 66,498. Now we're consolidating uh, the weekend, of course, and next week I anticipate going prices of above 68 and then potentially above 70,000. This is just my personal opinion, of course. Anything I say in this video is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do your own research and yeah, take it from there, guys. Now on the 4 hourly chart, it looks something like that. I've been showing you this chart pattern for over a month and a half. And I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that it's been play out perfectly to a T. All right. Over here, I start posting this chart pattern, and I said from 70,000, we dropped to 65, and then I said I anticipate another breakdowns to prices around less than 50, 59, 50, and from that moment on, I'm not gonna be surprised if we have like a bear trap. Uh, a breakdown to wash off and to shake off all the weak hands and to confuse all the participants in the market to not know if we're in the bull market or in a bear market. But obviously, I repeat, obviously we're in a raging bull market, not like some of these YouTubers were saying. Once we drop here, they say, "Oh no, we're going to the abyss." Once we had the bounce back, no, it's a bull market again. I don't know. I don't know how people can follow someone like that. And there's one specific YouTuber. I don't want to name any names, of course. But I mean, this guy is like always all over top, all over the top. I'm all in. Like we had that small uh, upside momentum from 58 to 61. I'm all in. Then we had the drop off. I'm out. We're going. It's a bear market. I mean, he's chasing that sensationalism, right? But this is just, in my opinion, is not right. Oh, there's another one who has, I mean, quite a good followers. So he built his own channel on free trend lines. That's it. He's been posting for over, I think, 2 3 years, and he built his own YouTube channel on free trend lines. Like, uh, we're gonna have a little bit of side momentum, but on the bullish side, then we're gonna have a little bit we're gonna start going up, and then final blow off is gonna. So that's it. Every single time, every single day is the same video. He doesn't change it a bit. So of course, my personal opinion, This is not how it's done. Of course, I can be wrong, I can be right. I don't have a magic ball, I don't predict the future. But if you are doing chart analysis one on one, you have to do it on a daily basis. You have to say, okay, I expect the next week, the next couple of weeks to have a bearish momentum. The way I said it here, I anticipate the next few weeks to have a bounce back. The way I said it here, I anticipate to have a consolidation for 2 3 weeks. The way I said it here, then I said there's gonna be a local top right at 65. I clearly see. Then I said I posted around 20 warning videos. Even though I'm extremely bullish on in the long term, I had to say that we're dropping down because I can clearly see it on the charts, and compared to this chart pattern, it looks the same. So at 65, I said that's the local top, and anticipate a breakdown to price of around 57, 58, and that's what we did. We broke down. In the process, I even said that we're gonna form like a zigzag formation, and then we're gonna test prices of around 56, 54, 55,000, and that's exactly what we did. In the process, we didn't form zigzag formation. We actually formed another bearish pattern, head and shoulders, but we dropped. Nevertheless, we dropped 55,000 perfectly. And then I said the bottom is not yet in, most probably because we're dealing with theory probabilities. Anything can happen at any given moment. Um, I said the bottom is not yet in, the bottom will be at 52,000. And that's exactly how it played out perfectly. We formed another bearish pattern, descending triangle pattern. We dropped down to 52 and continuation of the trend. And I said it will be healthy if we retest 52 or go 50, or 53. And that's what we did. 53, continuation of the trend, took off this bear trap at 57 and continuation of the trend. So I turned bullish on the short term as well. And from that moment on, I've been posting nothing but bullish videos. And did I expect, like when I posted the video yesterday, that we're gonna go exactly to 66,500? No, but roughly. But some of these big YouTubers, they're just so way off, and they're just talking about the same thing. This guy drew three trend lines with a different angle, and that's all his channel. Like, and he has quite a lot. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. Anyway, so we formed this a bullish channel pattern here, and we've been setting up higher highs, higher lows. It doesn't look bearish to me. It looks quite bullish. So I anticipate. And of course, a few days back, I said on the 50-minute chart, the way I showed you, we formed a bullish megaphone pattern, higher highs, lower lows. We broke down on the upside, and the price target was 66,500 perfectly. I mean, what do you want me to say, guys? We've been nailing it, right? And not only for Bitcoin, but for S&P 500. What did I say? So how did I know we're gonna have a correction here? Well, I'm not an oracle, as some people you think probably I am. No, I just saw S&P 500 start correcting here, and then I said, okay, because they're very much correlated, not all the time, but most of the time they're correlated. And I said, okay, it will be healthy for the overall bull run to have a healthy correction, a regular correction, ABC, 10%, and nothing more than extraordinary. Of course, we had corrections here, quite a severe one, over 17%, I think it was, from end of July to end of October. We also had another one here in April, and we had another one in July. Um, we dropped down 10% correction, and you can turn back my videos. Everything has been documented. I said I anticipate a V-shaped recovery. A V-shaped recovery means the letter V, guys, and that's exactly what we did. With this price of around 5,650, and I said this trend line here, previous resistance, twice as resistance, I think it will be healthy for the overall bull trend to come back, test this resistance line, turn it into support, and continuation of the trend, and we start hitting all-time highs. And of course, because they correlated, that's gonna happen with Bitcoin as well. And I found this chart pattern a long time ago, and I thought it would be interesting for you to see how exactly it's gonna play out. I don't predict the future. This is just chart analysis one-on-one, and but then again, you have to spend over 20,000 hours of research and educating yourself in the matter. It doesn't happen with just free trend line like this. It doesn't work that way. Anyway, so for next week, as I've said, we went above 66,000. We went 66,500 perfectly, and now we're turning this previous local top here at 65. We turn it into support, which is healthy. And as I said, we are forming higher lows, maybe a W pattern, and we're gonna snap. I think next week above 70,000. I'm not first 68, consolidate a little bit, and then 70, 71, 72. Listen, guys, I'm not gonna be surprised even if we take off its previous all-time highs of around 73,000. This is just something in the charts. Potentially, something like that can happen, but unfortunately, I think once we go here at prices of around if we take out this local high, this all-time high 75, because I'm seeing the sentiment. All these big YouTubers, they turn bullish now, especially these two guys that I was talking about. And they have huge following up. I mean, one of them, it doesn't have such a big following, but still, nevertheless, there's still people who are watching them. So instantly, once they turn bullish, so once we start hitting prices of above 70,000, I mean, I just every single time when they say something, I have to do the opposite. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to name them because I don't want to. It doesn't serve anyone anything. It doesn't do me any favor to do that, right? I'm just trying to help you and to tell you what I'm doing. Of course, it's not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. Before you do anything, do your own research. Say no that though. Every single time they say something, I do the opposite. This is just me. When they say I'm bullish, yes, we're gonna go a little bit bullish and then we drop down. So when they say they're bearish, most probably the bottom is in, and I'm bullish. I'm bullish. So they start going up really bullish now. They're saying 100,000. So I think something like that potentially can happen. Go 70, even 72, 73, maybe even take all-time high. And then slowly but surely, I'm not gonna be surprised if we have something like that here. As you can clearly see on the daily chart, this is what I draw. Of course, we have to see because this is in a few months time, right? But for now, next week I anticipate to go play price of around 70,000. Maybe we go something like that. First we go 70, then drop down to 67, then we push again to 72, we drop down again to 68, and then final push to 75, 76, take all-time high and a little bit of downward momentum. And I don't know if we're gonna go all the way here, but something like that. I'm not gonna be surprised if we do. Um, yeah, I think this can potentially happen. Unfortunately, I mean, we have to see it, right? I can't tell you with certainty. This is not my final. I want to see next week how we're gonna go to 70,000. If it's slow and just pushing it slowly, then it's not gonna be a great look. But if we go straight to 75, consolidate a little bit, and we snap to 85, then that's it. Then all-time highs are coming, and it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect for me. But I have to tell you, I have to prepare you that there's some warning signs, especially these big YouTubers. These are the big warning signs for me. If I have to be honest with you, every time they turn bullish, some of them, that's not a good sign. Okay, guys. Once again, thank you so much for all the lovely comments, for all the support. I really appreciate every single one of you. Also, yeah, if you want to subscribe, please do it. It's for absolutely free. Also, if you want to really support me, you can subscribe to my Patreon, and you can get my crypto guidebook for absolutely free, over 60 pages of a very useful information about the upcoming bull cycle. We're already in a bull cycle, but for the upcoming altcoin season. And yeah, I've wrote down over 8 different categories of crypto assets, such as decentralized finance, decentralized exchanges, lending protocols, leverage trading platforms, augmented reality tokens, artificial intelligence coins, meme coins, and many more, many more. Also, how to store your crypto safely. Um, of course, chart analysis, how to spot a bullish trend, a bearish trend. Basically to educate yourself in the art of trading. Also, short-term analysis, long-term strategy, and many more. I think it'll be quite useful for you to look into it and just to get it, because I think it'll be very useful for the upcoming months. Once again, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.